Hello, this is Why Shifting, and this video will be your ultimate step-by-step guide to intermittent fasting. Hi again, this is Omar Zaki. I'm a psychologist, certified personal trainer, certified nutritionist, and personally, I went a very long way in my weight loss journey. Intermittent fasting was one of the tools that helps me a lot in my journey, which is losing over 100 pounds of fat. Today, I'm going to show you the power of intermittent fasting. The good news is, intermittent fasting is very easy, especially if you understand that intermittent fasting is not a diet, it's a tool. But just to be aware, people with advanced diabetes, people with history of eating disorders, like anorexia and bulimia, pregnant and breastfeeding women should not attempt intermittent fasting unless under a close supervision their healthcare provider. Intermittent fasting doesn't tell you what to eat. It's more like a pattern, a time planning for eating. First of all, we must know what is intermittent fasting and what is the benefit of intermittent fasting. And more importantly, how to fast and how long should you fast. What can you eat? What can't you eat? And how to take a break. Should you work out before or after breaking your fast? Also, we will talk about some concerns like muscle loss and metabolism slowing. So let's get down and go ahead. What is intermittent fasting? Simply, as we mentioned before, intermittent fasting is not a diet. It's a time plan for your meal. Basically, you are doing is an extended period of non-eating followed by a specific time of eating window. So what's the benefit of intermittent fasting? It shows a very effective influence on insulin and growth hormones. For most of people, insulin is the main reason that they don't lose fat. It's a dominant hormone. Actually, it's the hormone that makes you fat. Intermittent fasting decreases the insulin resistance in the body and increases the growth hormone in your body. Besides other physical benefits, as dramatic fat loss while maintaining your body muscle mass, it will also improve your vascular functions, which will affect a whole bunch of things, like hair, skin, nails, and so on. Moreover, as blood sugar decreases, your body will begin to tap your fat store, and you will consume your energy from your stored fats. On the cellular level, very interesting thing will happen. We call it autophagy, which is the body natural recycling process to all the damaged cells. In other words, old and damaged cells will be eaten up by young and new cells, and that will affect all organ functions. So what can you do to make your fasting easy? You have to know what to eat before beginning of your fasting, and what is better to break your fast with, and what can you consume in between. So what can you eat before beginning your fast? First of all, fiber-dense food, like vegetables, whole grains, legumes, nuts, and seeds, which will help you stay full for a long period of time and helps in controlling blood sugar levels. Secondly, high minerals, high water content food, like vegetables, which will help you stay hydrated and help in muscle and nerve enhancement. And finally, a little bit of healthy fats, like coconut oil, nuts, and seeds. Now, let's move to another part. How long should you fast? The actual benefits of intermittent fasting will show up when you reach 16 hours of non-eating to 8 hours of eating window. Of course, benefit increases when fasting period increases, but the real benefit will show up when you reach 16 to 8 hours of fasting. After that, you can increase your fasting period to 20 hours. Now, let's talk about what can you consume during your fast. Water, black coffee, non-flavored teas. How to break your fast? For your maximum benefit, I recommend bone broth. But if that is not available, it's okay. You can begin with soup, some green vegetables, or even a green smoothie, 15 minutes before eating your meal. Now, concentrate on this part. As long as you will not combine fats with carbs, you are okay. What does that mean? In other words, try to combine protein with carbs or fat with protein at your first meal. Why? To make that simple, we will try to avoid the insulin spike while having a high fat intake at the same time. And the recommended combination will minimize this. Now, let's move to another part. Can fasting decrease my muscle mass? Can fasting slow down my metabolism? The direct answer is, it depends on two things. First one, your calorie intake. Second one, the nutrient intake. If you consume the proper amount of protein and the proper amount of calories, that will not happen. Now, should you work out before or after? breaking the fast. To be honest, do whatever you like if you are a beginner. But if you are an athlete, in another series of videos, I'll give a simple and easy crash course about nutrition, micronutrients, macronutrients, and how can you calculate your energy body need tailored to your specific body. So make sure that you subscribe to our channel, and this crash course will be very simple even to people who are new to the nutrition terminologies. This crash course will be step-by-step guide to understand the whole picture of nutrition. Also, if you like this video, hit the like button and share this video so others can benefit from it. See you next video.